Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's the AFOL man, Emery here, bringing another video. How are you guys doing? I know I don't really do YouTube videos too much anymore, and basically it's just I'm burned out with YouTube. That being said, I watch a lot of YouTube. I've been watching, mainly I'm going to try to look at the camera and not myself. That's what I see a lot of people doing, especially now when we're on all our Zoom meetings. Everybody's always looking at themselves. But anyways, I've been watching a lot of BrickLink sellers, obviously, because that's what my main thing is right now, growing the BrickLink store. I've been super busy because once you get to about the level I'm at and then you run sales, you stay real busy. I'm not trying to brag. It's just, a lot of people always ask, where's the sweet spot with running a BrickLink store where you start to get, a lot of orders. And I'd say around 300,000 pieces. Some people say, well, 50,000 pieces, 100,000 pieces. Yes, you will get orders, but to keep you busy, it starts becoming like a job. Like if you take a couple days off when you have 300,000 pieces, like 8,000 lots, 10,000 lots, you're going to be behind. It used to always be my goal to get orders out the day they came in. About now, I'm trying to get orders out the next day is kind of my goal that I shoot for. Because when you spend, maybe throughout the week it will get slower, but when you come off of the weekend, I've been running 15% off sales too. That's another thing. I'm cheaper, and you just get a lot of sales. So that's about the level. So I figured I'd kind of give you guys an update on the BrickLink store. Oh, if you did see my last video about that, maybe getting sued, I'll give you a little update on that. The person, turned out they were petty, in case we didn't know that. They did leave me negative feedback. So, I think I've had like 4,000, I don't even know the number, over 4,000 orders in my BrickLink store. I've had 2 negative feedbacks, and that one of them was this one. So that kind of hurt. I even actually reached out to BrickLink and was like, hey, this person obviously made a mistake. Could you guys fix your description maybe? And could you please take this, negative feedback off of mine? Because the person also closed their account. They probably were so frustrated they didn't get a whole set of collectible minifigs for 9 cents that they closed their account. And BrickLink basically said, we don't do favors. Don't reach out to us unless there's cussing. And they had a list of things, threatening, that were in the feedback, and it was. And the person basically just said the description was misleading, which I don't make it, BrickLink does. And when I reached out to the seller, the seller blamed BrickLink. Well, of course I did. And I blame them too. But anyways, so I got 2 dings now, which, it's going to happen. 4,000 orders, 2 negative. That's pretty amazing. Now, have I messed up other people's orders? Yeah, I have. Now, if they reach out to me, I try to fix it. The other day, I sometimes what I tend to do is if they order 20 pieces out of drawer 10, I have that number 10 in my head. Sometimes I'll pull 10. And I've done that several times. Somebody will be like, hey, I only got 5 of this. And I ordered 20. And I'll go look and it's in drawer 5. And I'm like, I see what I did there. So, yeah, I make some mistakes. And it costs me because I just mail that stuff out. So another $3, $4 in shipping for my mistake. But, I try to make it right. It's basically what I'm saying is I make mistakes, but I try to fix those problems. So I'll take you through, I'll give you a little update on the store. I have added some more drawers. I actually, if you remember, I did a video a couple back kind of talking about the different, the Acro Mill stack-ons. You really can't get these anymore. And you can go to Harbor Freight and get some. And I was like, these are junk. Don't get them. Well, I'm getting them now. Okay, they're $15, and to be quite honest with you, now that I got some Lego in it, I think they're okay. I think they work out. You might have to tilt them so that the drawers don't slide out, but you know, I'll show you here in a second. But that's what I'm doing now. I can add a few more before I start running into problems. So I think it's going to be hard to get over like 500,000 pieces in this size of an area. So this is just to give you an idea of how big this room is. This is 10 feet this way by 15 feet this way. So 150 square feet. And obviously almost all the walls are covered in stack-ons or acromills or whatever you want to call them, drawer dividers. And then that wall over there is all tubs, and then tubs, as you can see, tubs going all the way around. I think I have the shoebox tubs is what I call them. I think I have like 110 of those. And then I have some of the bigger ones too, probably about 20, or not 20, like 10 or 15 of those. So let's go ahead and I'll give you a tour, and then I'll also take you over to the other shed where I do the part out and kind of show you an update with that. I could probably do a separate video on that too. I might do that, but I'll do it on this video too. Oh, and if you guys, I know nobody cares about AFOL man no more. I'm dead. But I did make some more sig figs. If you want to order some, they're in my BrickLink store. Somebody just ordered one, so, and I'm gonna throw in like a whole bunch of extra of these printed tiles from the video sets. I'm gonna put them inside the case too. So, you know, it's like $4.50, and I mean, I'm not really making money on that because as I went to order some of these pieces, I realized that they're not in a lot of newer sets now. You remember the hairpiece was from the old Chase McCain getaway set, and like the mayor of Town Hall, which that was in like a transporter set too. That suit. I know you guys don't ever see me in a suit, but I do wear suits. So it's kind of getting a little expensive to make my sig fig. I don't know how many more I'll keep making, but I made like 10 of them, and they're in my store. So if you want one, check it out. But let's go ahead and I'll take you off the tripod and give you a little tour. All right, here it is. It's hard to even get a good angle with this being so small. Not a lot has changed over here if you've been watching. Yes, I'm still buying die cast. A lot of this is going to be sold, but a lot of it I keep for myself too, as you'll see when we go to the other side. Got the Seinfeld pops. These are all more die cast. This is just my own overflow of where to put them. Somebody on Instagram did make these custom. I know you guys probably don't care about Hot Wheels, but check these out. They're like, you know, they kind of go from blue to green. I know it's not focusing for you, is it? So I gotta get a new iPad. This is an old iPad. I'm gonna get a new iPad, better camera. Maybe I'll shoot some more videos. I probably won't, but maybe I'll act like I'm gonna shoot some more videos. But over here is what I'm talking about. If you guys remember, I had all of those containers, those display cases from Hobby Lobby. That's what those are there. Where I still have a couple there, but I'll probably eventually take those down and pick up a couple more of those Harbor Freight drawer dividers and just finish it out to there. Now, like I said, are they as good as acromills? Oh no, no way. But you know what? Those acromills like these now are like $60 on Amazon. These, like I told you guys before, came from I think Ace Hardware and a couple like Orscheln's. It's like a tractor farm supply place. I think the Orscheln's had the gray ones and Ace Hardware had the orange ones. Those are expensive. Those are like $35, $40. They come with dividers in each one, which is nice. They're like already built in. You don't have to, you know, the acromills that you pop them off the bag, but these, they're built in. Whenever I have, you know, some space to add, I usually kind of leave them pulled out. I do, that's why you see some pulled out. I'm trying to fill every drawer to the max. Obviously, like I don't want to have any room, but there's room there. So I'm gonna max out every drawer, and these are all pretty much empty right here. And I'm just gonna, I mean, this is not above my reach, as you can see. This is me standing. I'm not even tippy-toed. I can easily get these. You know, this shed is sloped, so when you're standing over there, you can like almost hit your head. But over here, it's like really tall. So what I've been doing is just basically filling up about halfway. I'm just gonna fill up about halfway, and then if I need to, if I have to, you know, keep adding, I'll just go all the way to the top, just to make it a little easier to get stuff out, you know, when I need it. I'm getting ready to. Like I said, somebody just did order a sig fig, so I'm pulling. I have like 6 orders. I might do a little time lapse, throw it on here too. Me pulling orders. I haven't done that in a while, so we'll see. Maybe I'll do that for you guys. For the few of you guys watching, these are orders. I flipped it over so you can't see those. I packed last night. They gotta get taken to the post office. I live in a small, you know, rural community. And the post office is only open till 11. So I usually try to make it up there by 11 every day. And if I don't, and I still pull more orders, I can go into the next town, which is, you know, the bigger, and it has a post office that's open longer. So, well, let's go ahead and I'll take you over to the other. Oh, let me show you this. I think I put the TV up there, but I had another sound bar. And so I kind of jerry-rigged the sound bar up above the TV, and I got the subwoofer here and the surround speakers behind me, just because, you know, it's not like I'm gonna be out here watching movies or nothing, but that TV, the way those speakers are built into the TV, it was just hard to hear it. So, and I had that sound bar, so I was like, let's figure out a way to put it up here. I do have another empty stack on. I found like that was down in my storm shelter. It's missing one drawer. I don't know where that is, but I haven't put nothing in that yet. That's just there for emergencies in case I get to that point. Like I said, right now I'm sitting at about 340,000 pieces, and I think about 6,000 lots, maybe a little over 6,000, maybe like almost 7,000. So you see, I'm also doing a little bit of cup action here. Fill these cups up if I have to. All right, let's go over to the other side. I do have a cat. She normally just stays outside, but now it's cold. When I came out here this morning, she ran in as fast as she could. Wanted to get some of this heat. I just have a radiator heater out here, which is what I have in the other shed, which you probably saw. So right here we have 3 big, I'm not even sure what the set number was. It was a big Minecraft set. I parted out 3 of those. What? Here's where I put those other cases that were up there on that top shelf. I don't know what I'm gonna do with those for sure, but for right now I just put them there. I brought one of my Detolfs out from the living room. I still have the other one in there with the rocket in it. I got some of my NECA Back to the Future. This all needs to be parted out. My wall, you know, when my daughter was in here, we had the futon up against this wall, and it messed up the wall. So I'm going to have to scrape that off and repaint it. I think I have some spare paint. And then I don't know if I made these sound dampening panels because it was so echoey out here, you know, with these vaulted ceilings. And I was trying to make it like a little theater room. I went and got a new receiver so I can get I can get Atmos. So I want to add, you know, I got the speakers back here. Right now I got, what is it, like a 5.1 setup. I got the 12. I already had all these speakers. I had them from years ago, and my receiver quit working, and I just went and got a sound bar. So I was like, you know what? I can just go buy a receiver on, and pretty much I can have, you know, a nice setup. I do want to get a couple more speakers and maybe put them up here so I can get like that down, that Atmos sounds from above. I did put like a little Mario Kart race going down there. You can see it. Got my coffee table book. So come out here and watch some movies, or just watch movies and YouTube while I'm parting out. I don't know what I saw. I'm really down to a lot of sets that I only have a few of. And yeah, I have like 7 of that one, but I've already parted out like 20 of that one. So that really won't add a lot of new lots to my store. So I've been waiting on doing that, and then everything else I have like 2 or 3. Like this friend set. What is this? Let me see if I can get it up here. You know, I got like 2 of that one, which that's gonna be a lot of work. I got this Porsche, which I bought the instructions to re-brick it and make a Lamborghini. I want to do that. I just don't want to, you know, take up my table while I'm, you know, focused on adding parts to the BrickLink store. I did get these cabinets from IKEA, and I took out that middle divider so that I can put those displays in there. I think that looks pretty cool. Got the Hot Wheels, the Lego City. Eventually what I was thinking, I don't know, I think I might take this into the house, this water cooler, and then make the Lego City come all the way to here and over. You know what I'm saying? I'm already thinking about adding to the city. I'm definitely going to change it up where move the main tower there, like right over here. I just really need a little bit bigger of a table to fit everything I want. But yeah, this is where the parting out happens. And down here, it's still, oh, you can't see, it's so dark, but I have cases of Hot Wheels, cases of Lego for building. My son's been building quite a bit, so I was like, I'll bring over the Lego so you can start building mocks and whatever you want to do. So that's kind of what we've been up to. Alright, well, that's probably about it for this video. If you guys need anything from a BrickLink store, you know, if you want to support me, support the channel, there'll be a link down in the description. If you have any questions, leave them. I'll try to get back with you. You know, of course, I got my Back to the Future poster, Kramer. What I was wanting to do in this area, which I'm already running out of room out here in the shed, was put like a 1-up Frogger arcade right here. But I don't know where I'd put that DTOF. You know, eventually I want to get a bigger TV. That's a 55-inch. And maybe on Black Friday, if they have like a sweet deal for like a 65 or 70, I might put a bigger TV. The thing is with that TV, the way I have it, it's on a pivot arm. So it's pivoted all the way this way now. And if you pivot it all the way over there, it's right in front of the sim racer. But eventually I'd like to get VR so I could just, you know, race from right there. You wouldn't have to move it. Get a bigger TV, 70-inch. And then maybe when Lego comes out with a new mosaic, I thought about doing like a mosaic over here on this wall. But that's just some different ideas I got. Alright guys, let me know what you think. Hit the thumbs up. Thanks for watching. If you guys have been with me since the beginning, I appreciate you hanging out with me. Not unsubscribing. I can't say when I'll make another video. You know me. I kind of do what I want. I'll show you this little diorama I made. You can get these like H-scale buildings at Menards, and that fire station is from I think it's from a Funko Pop. My boy Willie sent that to me. I got some more sets down there and he part out too. Harry Potter, some different stuff. Always stuff to part out. Alright guys, see you in the next one. Bye.